Well, my name is Tayon.
And I'm Maekaila.
And we are here with
Venus
Overdrive!
Overdrive! Yay! We can start with introductions. If you can say your name, position, and a music hot take.
Yes, I can go first. I'm Maikaila. I do rhythm guitar and I sing. And my music hot take is that I feel like people should stop covering the Beatles so much on campus. It's just done so much. You know, they're really influential. I have a lot of respect for them, but at the same time, I just hear "Oh Darling" all the time. That's my hot take.
Yeah. I'm Ava. I play drums, and my hot take is being good is overrated. Who cares if you're good? Lose your opinion to care if anyone's good at music.
Real.
I'm Alex. I play guitar and bass in the studio sometimes. My hot take is that there needs to be less nature-themed venues. No shade to any venue. I just get things confused. There's the garden. There's the treehouse. There's the barn. There's now the is it Animal Farm?
Animal Farm.
There's the forest. It's a lot for me.
Yeah.
Right, at a certain point it gets ridiculous.
Right. I need all the help I can get.
We have small brains. We can't remember all that.
I guess so.
Minuscule musician.
No, for real.
Yeah, thank you so much for asking our hot. We've never been asked our music hot takes, so this is pretty
we
fun.
have a lot of them. If you can't tell.
I guess we do have a lot, yeah.
Yeah, we have more. We have more rounds of music hot takes.
Love it. Okay, and so what we were wondering, first of all, so you guys are in the same lineage as bands like Kangaroo Court.
Oh, stop.
And the Best of CU, but in the Best of CU category. So we were wondering, what forces collided to create Venus Overdrive? How'd you guys all meet?
Oh, okay, yeah. So it started out with a little band, or a little club called Bandside, and we had kind of like a band with that, and it was just me and Alex at that point. And through connections, we kind of knew some people in the music scene, and we were like, we kind of want to take this from the Courtyard Cafe to like underground shows. We think it'd be a lot of fun. However, it was just me and Alex at that point. You know, you kind of need a drummer to kind of figure that out. So we were able, through some connections, we were able to play the SCD patio. Shout out Siebel Center for Design. And lucky us, Ava was in the crowd when she saw our 4-song performance.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, I should audition for this band. And I was newly a freshman, and I was really wanting to get involved in the scene. And so it was like a golden opportunity. So I interviewed, or I auditioned, and y'all wanted me in the band, which I feel very lucky about.
Oh, stop.
So now I'm here.
Hell yeah.
So your guys' first show was in August of 2022. Do you guys have any favorite Venus Overdrive memories or milestones?
Yeah. Alex, you wanna
Sure.
start?
We have a couple that come to mind. We played the American Football House in like collaboration with Polyvinyl, and that was super cool. Because we went to the house and we played there. Real, yeah. So we also just played at Fallen Log in Chicago, which was really fun, and it was our first sold out show, which was like crazy. Yeah. Some other ones. We played the last 404 house show, which was really cool. What else? I mean,
We've played Jamnesty many times. We've played a few Jamnesties,
Shout out
and it's always a
Amnesty.
privilege to get asked to do that.
We love playing fundraiser shows,
Yeah.
benefit concerts, so shout out Amnesty and everyone who's asked us to play a benefit show.
Awesome. And then in a previous interview with Passed Down, you guys mentioned that you're majority female, Latino queer band. How do these identities and backgrounds play a role in your creative process?
Hell yes. I love this question. So I feel like through our creative process, we really, well, it's more so shown on stage and in performances, I would say. I feel like first and foremost, we really try to create an inclusive environment in wherever we kind of perform. It's kind of become tradition now that we play one Riot Girl song in one of our performances, and that's when we ask all the girls and all the non-binary folks to come to the front, because that mosh is for them, and that's exactly kind of what we want to bring to that setting. Additionally, Alex and I have started to bring our banderas up on stage for certain fundraisers, and that has been so much fun. We have a show coming up with Amnesty for Jamnesty, and that will be going to immigrant rights. So I'll be raising my bandera up on there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I think most of our identities kind of show through creating an inclusive environment for everyone who shares that identity with us.
Amazing, I love that.
Thank you.
So you guys recently released Denial in December. So what inspired the creation of Denial?
So that song was created before we actually met Ava. So in terms of, it was created in Scott Hall in the dorms at the university. And it was a few simple chords, but I think In terms of, I could talk more about the lyrics and the melody. I was really heavily inspired by kind of Beach Bunny, Beebe Doobie, those kind of bedroom pop vocal melodies. And then in terms of the lyrics, it's supposed to be about kind of keeping a facade of yourself and to other people. So not only kind of lying to yourself, but lying to others. And that's why it's called denial, because you're in denial. But Alex, Ava, if you guys want to talk about the drums or kind of like how that
It was a very kind of long process to get it from being a song to being like a finished product. It's on streaming services. We recorded the drums in my grandparents' basement in Muhammad with 2 microphones, and then sent that along to Alex, and Alex and Ellie recorded like vocals and guitar and stuff. And if you want to talk about that?
The song really came together, I think, when Ava joined the band, and we had just another LAer, especially in being such a small band. All the instrumentation we can get is a big help. And we have been steadily trying to record some of the stuff we have in our catalog, and so it was really fulfilling to finally get it out and for to have such a good positive reaction to it. So it's been a really cool process.
Yeah, that was also the first Venus song, so it feels very
fitting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. In retrospect, it's crazy we got asked to play as many shows as we did without ever having any music on streaming. So I usually feel like having music on streaming is a prerequisite, but apparently not.
Real. Like word of mouth.
Yeah,
Trust, we're gonna be good.
But it is nice to have that out now.
Yeah. It was so bad. We had this ongoing joke that if our Instagram account ever got taken down, there would be no record of Venus ever existing. So now it's there.
Happy it's
for as
out.
long as we renew our distro kit.
Real.
After that, that's
Yeah.
Specifically, Marielle, I saw you perform at the Midnight Market in
thank
the
you.
Independent Media Center. You sang the Tangled song. Is Rapunzel your favorite Disney princess?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna keep saying I love this question. I love Rapunzel so much. I think she just has so many interests and so many little trinkets that she messes with. She just has a really cute personality too. So I would say Rapunzel's my favorite. What about you guys?
I love Belle a lot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, from Beauty and the Beast. It's my fave.
Yeah, I like Rapunzel too.
Because of course you relate to her struggles.
I do. I just like her. I stay in my tower all day. And
Grind.
No, she does grind. Yeah.
No, she does.
I like Mulan. I I like Tiana too.
Oh yeah, Tiana's fire.
Tiana eats. I love her.
She had to fight magic and monsters and everything else. So
Hell yeah, Tiana is for sure my second favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, Tiana, Mulan, Belle. I feel like those are good picks.
Yeah, Ariel. I love Ariel.
Ariel's sweet.
Yeah.
Anna's really underrated too.
Oh yeah, Anna's
Yeah.
super cute. She loves her sister so much. That's so cute. As an oldest sister of 4, I thought that was really cute.
Right?
Yeah.
And she loved her sister even though she thought that her entire life she was just kind of shutting her out.
Oh god.
But she still sacrificed herself for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recently realized that what's the song from that movie?
Let It Go.
Let It Go is basically Defying Gravity.
Yeah.
Wait,
Sung by the same
no,
person.
it is.
It's kind of about the same thing, similar themes. I feel silly that I only just realized that a month ago, but
No, I just realized that.
now we know.
And both had Idina Menzel. So
I'm saying. And I love her. And I love her for that.
Exactly.
Great question.
Do you play any other instruments, or do you want to learn any new instruments, guys?
Yeah, guys. That's all you.
I took piano lessons when I was a kid. I was telling them this story earlier. My piano teacher was kind of eccentric. She had a lot of cats and was also very, very Republican in kind of scary ways. And she was always running really late, so it was an interesting experience. Yeah. But theoretically, I know piano.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
The working term there.
Yeah.
So I play guitar, and we have bass in the studio, but I don't really know how to play bass, so I kind of just play it like a guitar. So it'd be nice to learn bass.
Yeah.
I also want to learn something a little more out there. I'd love to learn violin or something like that. That would be really fun. And I like playing the drums too. We played. I hopped on the kit for one show. We had an April Fool's show, and we did a cover of "Fell in Love with a Girl" by the White Stripes, and we all switched roles, and I got to play the drums, and it was one of my. That was an important milestone.
Yeah.
Playing the drums.
You killed it.
No, you did a good job. Knew one fill, but it worked really well.
Yeah, that's all you need. I know 2 fills.
Yeah.
Love it. So you guys have a very extremely storied past, and
Aw, thank you.
And so, as a part of that future, a lot of you are graduating. Well, 2 of you are graduating. One already did. And
Yay, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm
That's so
jealous.
exciting for you guys. So I dare ask, what is next for Venus Overdrive?
Nothing.
Into the void.
Yeah, we did record some drums
Yes.
a few weeks ago at Tongood Studios in
Shout out
Urbana.
Tongood.
So hopefully we'll have some more music released in the future.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
definitely don't want to try to do the very, like, college band thing, which is like, oh, we release an EP and then, like, immediately break up. I think that...
Curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're probably going to be less active in terms of, like, a live band, and I think we're going to just focus on getting some of the songs we've written onto streaming services, and then, you know, if schedules work out and stuff, we'll try to do some live
Yeah,
stuff.
but at the very least we'll hopefully have some music out. It's like a keepsake of
Yeah.
the shows that we've been playing.
We'll try not to do, like, a whole dramatic, like, breakup post.
No.
Yeah, we'll
It's
try
not,
not
It's not
to.
that deep.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Well, we're really happy to be welcomed so much in the Urbana-Champaign community. This has been such a great experience. So wherever it kind of goes, we're just happy that it happened.
Yeah.
And last but not least, are you guys excited to open for Post-Sex Nachos?
Hell yes!
Yes.
I am so unbelievably hyped. You guys have to be there April 26th at 6 p.m. That's when it starts. That's when we're on because we're opening. 6 Foot Blonde will also be there. It's going to be a really fun time. So definitely get tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
Hell yes.
Thank you all for coming, and we can't wait to see you on April 26th.
Yay!
Yeah.
Woo! Bye! Bye! Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.